Hey folks, J Squared here. It's been a while since I did one of these, and today's just a quick update on the coupe, the E550. The intakes, I did a video some time ago with my buddy Dom IY, I think that's still his name, where I'll post a link to that video. It was actually kind of funny. And the whole thing about that was, I was surprised the material that was used for the intake, it just fell apart. As many owners of especially the V8s and the AMGs, I think, use this fabric type of material in the intake. It's got two plastic ends, one towards the engine and one in the scoop up front, and then fabric in the middle. I'm sure you're familiar with it. I'll get to that in a moment. And so we did a little bit of a hack job, and it worked, and most were saying, you know, it was a decent hack job. Basically took some dry, what do you call the dryer vent duct, painted it black, and just adjusted it and connected everything with the existing plastic pieces. And they held up for a while, but you know, from changing filters and just doing some work under the engine, under the hood, on the engine, they became loose. It didn't start holding up well. And I started looking for like an upgrade, like an intake, something, you know, a lot of people do. But then I started reading about something called heat soak. Not sure if anyone really come across that. Supposedly, you know, with the metal in the dryer vent duct, that could cause maybe some heat soak, and that's not good for the engine, obviously. So I started thinking maybe the fabric is why it was used, because it dissipates the heat soak better. Not sure if the amount of degrees makes a big difference, but I started thinking, you know, Mercedes makes a pretty stout motor. They engineer things for reasons, so why not just go with what they did and leave it at that until something better comes along, or I do more research. And anyway, the way the intakes were, they were really not fitting well any longer. The clamps that I was using got loose, and you know, I didn't want to keep it that way, so I figured let me just go back to stock, and just gonna stick with that for a while. So here we go. So as you see, that's my hack job. I already replaced one just to make sure it was correct and everything. So here's it's all new. So this was new, this was all one piece, and then actually the whole thing was one piece. So I had to take the existing one of this off, right? Because this was broken, like you see here, and literally just snapped it in. So you see how basic it is. Just lift from here. Well, first disconnect this part. That comes right off, and you see this is what was holding it on, and it was really loose actually from this end here. So so it made me decide to change it. Here's the other piece. It's got a little tab here, so just there we go, that comes right off. And here's the new part. Super easy. I don't think it matters, but I come in from this side. Here are the clicks. Clicked in, and we're all done. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna leave this alone for now. They were really inexpensive to do it, and now everything's nice and tight in there. So I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. Here's the remnants. That's going to the trash. If anyone has any comments on, yeah, my motor's a little dirty. I know, it's been a while since I detailed it. So if anyone has any comments or ideas on what I can replace that with, I'd love to hear from you. I have a lot of content I haven't uploaded. I've picked up a 63, an ML 63 AMG that I'm loving. I just had to have a 63 or an AMG, and debating what I'm going to do with the coupe, if I'm going to upgrade or just tune it a little bit. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope this was helpful, and until next time. Thank you.